What's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Prince, and I'm an urban acolyte. Now, there's a Star Wars leak floating around that is raising a lot of questions about Rey's origin, and it might also debunk a popular theory about Rey being a clone. Now, I haven't discussed the Rey clone theory yet. I'm planning to discuss it later in the week, but that theory, hey man, it's pretty weak sauce over here, so sorry to y'all folks who buy it, but hey dog, I can't even co-sign on that at all. But before I get to the leaked information, I just want to say that if you're new here, hey, I talk about Star Wars, superhero stuff, and martial arts movies. I've been on a bit of a hiatus for the summer months, but yo, I'm about to ramp things up now as we get ready for the rise of Skywalker. So make sure that you subscribe and enable that notification bell to stay up to date on when I release new videos or go live. Also, I wanted to let y'all know that I'm putting together a brand new program starting in 2 weeks, especially for Star Wars fans looking to lose at least 10 pounds over the next 60 days to get in shape before the rise of Skywalker hits those theaters in December. So I'm looking for about 5 people to help me smooth out the wrinkles in this program, and I'll be offering a huge discount. So if you're interested, comment, tell me more in the comments, and I'll get with you on the details. Okay, so back to that Rey theory. Now, an image posted on Reddit that may be from the Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary, and it has a line describing what we saw in Rey's Forceback vision in The Force Awakens, saying, "A tiny Rey watches helplessly as a starship pulls away, marooning her on the unfamiliar world of Jakku." Now, if Rey was abandoned on Jakku and the planet is not at all familiar to her, then it would cast some doubt on the thought that, well, Rey was born on Jakku. It also casts some doubt on Rey being a clone who was created there on Jakku, which, like I said, it's never made sense to me at all. Now, what every article that I've read about this leak says is that Kylo Ren possibly lied to Rey about her parents in The Last Jedi when he told her that she was sold for drinking money and they died in a pauper's grave. Now, I'm going to take a different train of thought than everyone else because it doesn't make sense that Kylo Ren would lie to Rey about her parents in that moment. I mean, the two of them have shared memories. Whatever Kylo Ren is saying to Rey in that moment, if she had not also seen it, I mean, wouldn't she speak up and say, "No, Ben, that's not happened. Like, why are you trying to play me, dog?" I think whatever Kylo Ren saw, it happened. But here's the thing. What if those people were not Rey's parents? See, if you had asked me back in 2016 about Rey's origin, and I know I said this on at least one video, I would have told you that I thought Rey displayed early signs of her Force sensitivity, like when she was a little kid. See, the Ahsoka Tano novel says that children will show signs that they are Force sensitive. If they don't receive any kind of training, it just sort of goes dormant, like they forget how to levitate objects and whatnot. So it just goes to show that you don't need training to use the Force. It's like learning to walk. But if you wanted to become an Olympic class runner, well, then you will require a lot of training. But anyway, my thought back then was Rey is showing signs that she's Force sensitive. Her parents, they went looking for Luke Skywalker, and Rey was either abducted or her parents were tricked, meaning, hey, yeah, you can leave her with me. I'll make sure she gets to Luke. And of course she doesn't. And she ended up spending the next 15 years stranded on Jakku, waiting for her parents to find her. Now, Rey's survival guide, or maybe Rey's story, which was The Force Awakens told completely from Rey's point of view, it seems to indicate that Rey believed something went horribly wrong that separated her from her family. Now, there's another reason I initially thought that Rey had been abducted or kidnapped, and it has to do with her accent. Now, the really bad Rey Kenobi theories use Rey's accent as a premise for why she's a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi's. But in Star Wars, an English accent just means that you're from the core worlds. Like the actor John Boyega, he doesn't use his real accent when he plays Finn because Finn was probably abducted from a planet in the Outer Rim or Wild Space or even in the unknown regions if there were human populated planets in the unknown regions. So when you think about Rey being stranded on Jakku, like we were initially led to believe, The fact that her speech is like someone from the core worlds, and the possibility that she displayed signs of being force sensitive as a toddler, I mean, I'm starting to buy what Rey said initially, that a mistake happened when she was young, resulting in her being separated from her parents. And I don't think that Kylo Ren lied to her at all. Maybe her parents actually did come back for her, and they died on Jakku. It's also possible that Kylo Ren interpreted one of Rey's memories as her parents. I mean, according to Rey's survival guide, she lived with more than one family on Jakku. I mean, she was sort of like a foster child who had multiple placements before she finally emancipated herself and went to live on her own. I know some people who hate the whole Rey of Jakku thing, or basically everything about The Last Jedi, and they'd like to see parts of this story retconned in The Rise of Skywalker. I'm sorry, y'all, a retcon is not going to happen, and it's not necessary at all. I mean, if you're playing in a big golf tournament, you don't get to take a mulligan. You shoot your shot, and you play the ball where it lies on the next shot. It's the same thing with Episode 9. You take what happened in Episode 8, and you just continue building on the story. But hey, if you like this video, hey, hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you have something to share with the Urban Acolyte community, post it down in the comments and I'll be checking back to see what you have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an Urban Acolyte. Embark on the journey to become the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. If you like this video and you want to see more, hey, be sure to check out these videos on the top theories for Star Wars Episode 9. You can also check out this other video that YouTube has picked just for you. But anyway, that's all I got for this video, so thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you. Always.